Hi, I'm John Thompson from Roberto-Venn.
So John, this is sort of a second career for you, right?
Yes, I used to be in the corporate world for about 20 years. Prior to that, I was military. I used to run a bunch of distribution centers for companies, and my last company, when I was working in Atlanta, Georgia, was bought out. I was able to get a good severance package and so forth, and I decided to go live a second career and live a dream of learn how to build guitars and repair them.
Is it because you were a guitar player, or what brought you to Lutherie?
I remember a while back, I used to live in the Chicago area, and didn't know much about guitars, and I decided, I needed a guitar to get set up. And I remember taking it to a gentleman. It was such a cool experience. He had a little shop set up. He said he was doing about 20 guitars a week. I thought, wow, what a cool way to spend your day working on guitars. And it's just always stuck in the back of my mind that maybe that'd be something I might want to do someday. And obviously the opportunity came available that I was able to get out of the corporate world and maybe start doing something like that.
What attracted you to it? Was it the creative part of the vocation, or was it maybe that the zen inside the work where it's just lower paced and you're really working with your hands?
Yeah, I think the zen part was definitely something to it. Like I said, I just remember this guy, such a, just a little shop he had, and just the thought about going into work every day and pulling a guitar out and just repairing it or doing something to it. And I thought that was such a neat thing to do. Now, I didn't know as much about building at the time until I came through to school. And now I really enjoyed building as well. But what got me here first was the thought process of working with my hands, being able to work on somebody else's guitar, fix it, for that person to go out there and be able to play it and love it.
There's plenty of videos out there, tons of stuff you can look at online that can teach you how to set up a guitar or fix something. Is it your experience and your professionalism in the corporate world that led you to a school like Roberto-Venn to learn through instructor-led training instead of just trying to wing it?
Yeah. So I obviously, when I was trying to learn how to do setups and all that kind of stuff, I would go onto YouTube and look at the different things. But first of all, you got about 50, 60, 70 other people out there telling you how to do a setup, and it seems like everybody's kind of doing it just a little different. One person says measure it this way, another person says, and I was like, you know what? I'm much better at doing, watching a demo, doing it, having somebody check it, redoing it. So for me, it was just much better to come into an instructor-led program. And it's great here because at home, if you make a mistake, because you're learning off the internet or something, and you make a mistake, now you got to go maybe look for another video and figure out how to fix that. Here, our instructors are, right there. Oh, okay, you cut it a little wrong. Here's what we can do to fix it. I've been learning a lot more off of if I make a mistake, because we're all going to make mistakes at some point in guitar building and so forth. It's how to fix those things, and that instructor-led environment is beautiful for that.
Yeah, and one question leads to another question, and all of a sudden you're down some side tributary off the Grand River of Lutherie, learning something that you might not learn from just a video.
Right, exactly. It's funny because when I first came into the program, and you make a mistake, and again, I'm not talking about where you have to redo the whole guitar. I'm talking about just little mistakes you make here and there. I remember going, oh my God, this is it. It's over with. I made a mistake, and it's incredible because the instructor would sit there and go, it's okay. We can fix it. Let me show you how to fix it. Now that I'm out of the program, starting to build more guitars, repair guitars, if there's something that happens, like, I know how to fix that. And it's a lot more, I feel a lot more comfortable and better at it.
And I noticed that too going through the program, that I wasn't only being taught how to use tools and build something with those tools, but it was problem solving and how not to waste beautiful wood.
Yeah, so again, even being in the corporate world, running, being in charge of a large amount of people and all that kind of stuff, this problem solving is a lot different. And building guitars and repairing guitars, it's a lot different type of problem solving. And the ability to now work with my hands and get in there and do things. I've seen some amazing things. I've seen, the instructors here fix actual holes in wood. And when it's finished, you can't even see it anymore. It's just amazing. We didn't have to waste it.
So when you came upon the second career, were you doing it to get a job, or were you doing it to just learn more?
Like I mentioned earlier, I dreamt of that one day of maybe having my own shop or something like that. But once I got here and saw that there's so many opportunities out there for people who get this certificate. I mean, here at RV, we get calls at least every week from big name companies, smaller companies looking for people who have graduated here that they want to hire. Since I've come here, it's been a life changer for me. It really has. I've never been so happy. I really enjoy this. I love it every day coming in here, working on guitars, working on repairs, even the ability to cut wood and learn about wood, those type of things. It's just absolutely amazing for me. And it's just, like I said, it's just been a life changer. I don't ever want to go back to corporate again.
It's good to know, man. Thanks a lot, John.